Greetings, kings and queens. Back with another one. And as y'all can see, I'm on that post-work grind. But I wanted to share 2 quotes with y'all real quick that genuinely changed the way I think, the way I act, and the way I live. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this Bruce Lee quote. And it states that if you put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will transfer over into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus. And we must not stay there. We must go beyond them. And this right here resonated with me because I've seen what limits can do to an individual. If you put limits on yourself in one area, your mind will start using that same language everywhere. Most people don't realize how many of our thoughts are negative or self-limiting by default. So think of it like this. If you don't train the mind, it's going to run on autopilot. So become the pilot of your mind. Navigate positive and uplifting thoughts. And watch how your life transforms. And this right here brings me to my second quote. And this stated that no man should be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old. Hey, you keep the vibe. Hey, it is a shame for a man to grow old and not witness the beauty and strength at which his body is capable of. And this right here, if this don't motivate you to get up and go get it, then I don't know. You may need to read it a few times. And here's the key takeaway from it. And I love this. Because although the body is one of the first places we learn discipline, once that discipline is gained, the benefits don't stay there. Most people think training or working out is just physical. And yes, in the physical state is where it starts. But once it's built, once it's forged, it spreads over into your mind, your habits, and your life. Allow me to dive deeper. So think of it like this. So let's say you up on those early AMs, those late nights, after long work shifts, and you still decide to get that work in. You're pushing through discomfort, and you're remaining consistent. That right there is you building discipline in the most physical, obvious way. And once that discipline is gained, it spreads over into your mind, better thought control, mental clarity, your spirit, confidence, inner calm, self-trust, and your daily habits, work ethic, patience, and that, my friends, is the true meaning of mind, body, and spirit. And ladies, this applies to y'all as well. I may be directing this towards the males, but it's because I want them to see what it looks like when you tap into your masculinity on all 3 different levels, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know? And that's why I wanted to share these quotes with y'all. Because, for instance, like with the Bruce Lee quote about not thinking limits. Me, myself, I don't think limits. I don't think the words I can't, or, I quit, or it's too much, or I'm afraid, or whichever. All of those words, like, my mind can't even fathom any of them. I don't let it come into my thought processing. And by some chance, if anything like that tries to make its way through, it's immediately discarded. And it's replaced with uplifting, building thoughts that's going to help me grow and elevate rather than sabotage me. So, once you take the limits out of it, you'll realize and see just how much opportunities and doors open for you. Trust me. And as far as the second quote, that one it speaks for itself. Like, I feel like both male and females, like, I feel like us as humans, we should see the true nature of what our bodies is capable of. Like they said, both the beauty and strength, like, and if you haven't gotten to see that, like, I advise you to work towards it. Cause say even me myself, like, like, I'm locked in as far as building and chiseling my body. And I could truly say it's an amazing feeling. Like, the fact that I just see my body transforming and getting stronger, feeling just swift and just all that. Like, just the fact of feeling that, it's like, it just skyrockets my confidence. Like, it just sends it into a whole nother atmosphere. Yo, I was thinking of something crazy to say, but yeah, like, it just skyrockets my confidence. So then now with that, building my confidence in that area, it spills over into everything else. Like my work, like my businesses, just anything, like just anything I'm doing, like I'm carrying that confidence and that discipline and just that aura for real, and I want that for y'all. Like, I want y'all to really bask in that and feel exactly what that feeling is like. Yo, us as humans, we are created in the image of God. So let's build that God form. You know what I mean? And what that God form looks like, I always like using this as relating to myself. Like, I be like, I'm building towards my God form and stuff like that. And what that looks like is that you're tapped in, you're locked in on all levels, mentally, physically, spiritually, but also all the other levels with that, emotionally, financially, just everything. Like, everything is just, you're just on that level. And the thing about that, just like how in the Bruce Lee quote, like, you don't stay there. Like, everything is plateaus. So you just go one, then you go to the next, then you go to the next. But then what he said, you go beyond. Oh. So, who's to say that's just your one form? Like, I don't know if any of y'all watch, Dragon Ball Z, but you see how many God forms they went through. So there's always room for growth. There's always room to transcend. There's always room to get better and go get it. And like I said, I just wanted to share those quotes with y'all, because it really, when I saw them, it really changed and rewired my mind. I'm like, just how I process everything now. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. And smash the E, as y'all already know. And if y'all new to the channel, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And stay in tune for more, because this is only the beginning. But also, I wanted to end with this. As far as for those who don't really know how to approach it, or like what steps to take towards building your best version, towards building your God form. Oh, I'm here. You feel me? Like, I'm here. Just reach out. We'll talk schematics, as I like to say. But hey, peace and blessings. Hope y'all stay well. And hey, let's get to it. The weather getting warm right now, so now, you know, definitely got to get to it. But just in general, for your life, just so you can see what your best version look like. But alright, peace and blessings, love and peace. Time to get back to this work. He ain't have to do me like that. Savage.